Travis Kelce is getting completely clowned online after a viral Met Gala clip had people convinced he showed up looking completely different than anyone expected. But what's really making this whole situation blow up is the fact that Taylor Swift was nowhere around him, and now fans think she may finally be done with him altogether. On Monday, May 4th, 2026, the Met Gala took place at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. The theme was Fashion is Art, with co-chairs including Beyoncé. It was fashion's biggest night of the year, and the red carpet delivered exactly the kind of spectacle everyone expects. For weeks leading up to the gala, there was one question on everybody's mind. Would Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift finally make their red carpet debut as a couple? Fans had been hoping the couple would debut at this year's Met Gala, amid rumors of their summer wedding. Beyoncé, one of Swift's closest friends and supporters in the industry, Sabrina Carpenter, who sings on Swift's latest album, as was Lena Dunham, another close friend of the 14-time Grammy winner. And then there's the fact that the gala fell exactly 10 years after Swift's last appearance at the Met in 2016. If there was ever a year for a triumphant return, this was it. But neither of them showed up. Instead, something far more chaotic happened. A case of mistaken identity took over social media during the 2026 Met Gala, after many viewers briefly became convinced that Travis Kelce had made a surprise appearance on the red carpet. The person who actually walked the carpet was Sam Smith, the British pop singer, wearing an elaborate black gown. Smith wore an embellished black 52-pound gown. The outfit was dramatic, bold, and theatrical. And somehow, from certain angles in the photos and video clips circulating online, enough people thought it was Travis Kelce that the whole thing snowballed into a trending topic within minutes. A post on X read, "Travis Kelce looks absurd." That post used a clip that was actually a repost from The Hollywood Reporter's own account, which had originally captioned it as Sam Smith making their way up the steps. But the damage was done. Within minutes, posts questioning whether Kelce had attended the gala began circulating widely. The reactions were immediate and brutal. One fan wrote, "From great tight end to great loose end, Taylor ruined him." Another said, "What are they doing to a Cleveland boy? Humiliation ritual." People were genuinely distressed. Kansas City Chiefs fans were described as worried about Travis Kelce after seeing him at the Met Gala, except it wasn't him. It was never him. So how did so many people fall for it? The confusion began when Smith stepped onto the red carpet in a bold, tailored outfit that quickly spread across social media. Now, Sam Smith and Travis Kelce are both large men. They both have a similar build, and when Smith emerged draped in that enormous black gown covered in crystals with a feathered headpiece, the silhouette, from grainy phone footage and reposted screenshots, was apparently enough to trick a significant portion of the internet into believing they were looking at the tight end of the Kansas City Chiefs. But here's the thing that made this moment escalate far beyond a simple mistaken identity. Former Titans offensive tackle Taylor Lewin, who is part of the Bussin' with the Boys podcast, saw a video of Smith and joked that it was Travis Kelce. Lewin is friends with Kelce. The two know each other well. Kelce and Lewin are pals, and the Chiefs star has been on the Bussin' podcast. So when Lewin posted this, people took it at face value. If Kelce's own friend is posting about it, it must be real, right? It wasn't. Lewin couldn't have predicted that so many people would believe his post about Smith actually being Kelce would go viral, but it certainly did. What started as a joke between friends, the kind of ribbing NFL players do, turned into a full-blown trending topic. Former NFL player Will Compton also contributed to the confusion, posting, "Everyone really had my dumbass believing this was Travis Kelce goofing around." The original Hollywood Reporter video that showed Smith ascending the Met steps became the ground zero for the entire debacle. People were screenshotting it, cropping it, zooming in, and sharing it with captions, expressing everything from shock to horror to genuine concern for Kelce's well-being. The conversation moved from entertainment Twitter into sports Twitter, into mainstream news coverage within the span of about 2 hours. One viral reaction described the confusion as white-on-white crime, capturing the internet's amused disbelief at how quickly the misidentification spread. Another fan marveled at the sheer absurdity of the situation. Not exactly standard NFL player attire, even at the Met Gala. Others said if Kelce has a bad game this season, this video and the comments will resurface. And that's the cruelest part of this whole situation. Even though it was categorically not Travis Kelce, the association has been cemented in the minds of millions of people who saw the viral posts, screenshots, and clips. The internet does not easily let go of a good meme, especially when it involves one of the most famous athletes in the country, wearing, or in this case, not wearing, a dramatic costume at fashion's biggest event. Fact-checkers eventually stepped in. Lead Stories ran a fact-check confirming that Kelce skipped the event entirely, and the video showed singer Sam Smith. The Amazon Recognition Face Comparison tool even confirmed that the video did not show the Kansas City Chiefs player. They literally used facial recognition software to debunk the claim. That's how far it went. But by that point, the narrative had already been written. Travis Kelce got humiliated at the Met Gala. Except he didn't. He was never there. And that brings us to the question of where he actually was, and why he and Swift made the decision to skip the event entirely. To understand why Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift skipped the 2026 Met Gala, you have to look at the bigger picture of where they are in their lives right now. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce did not attend the 2026 Met Gala, a notable absence given its timing and visibility. And this wasn't the first time. They also skipped the 2025 Met Gala. Sources told people at the time that they were taking a break from the spotlight. That break has clearly continued through 2026. For Swift specifically, it marked her 9th consecutive absence from the event since co-chairing in 2016. Now, Swift's relationship with the Met Gala goes back years. Swift's earlier Met Gala run included appearances in 2010, 2011, 2013, and 2014, often in pastel-tone designer looks before her image overhaul around the Reputation era. Her final appearance was in 2016, and it wasn't just any appearance. She headlined the 2016 event alongside Idris Elba, Anna Wintour, and Apple's Jonathan Ive, fronting the Manus Ex Machina. Fashion in an age of technology theme. She turned up in a custom silver Louis Vuitton mini dress with bleached blonde hair. It became one of the most iconic Met Gala looks of the decade. But that 2016 appearance also became wrapped up in some complicated personal history. At the 2016 Met Gala, Swift was in a relationship with Calvin Harris, and she hit it off with actor Tom Hiddleston. The pair were photographed dancing together in a moment that made headlines after the event. That night became the starting point for one of the messiest public breakup sequences of Swift's career. She hasn't been back since. So when the 2026 Met Gala came around, exactly a decade later, the expectations were enormous. People had been building this up in their minds as the grand return, but there is reportedly no official explanation for their absence from the 2026 Met Gala. What we do know is that the couple is deep in the middle of planning their wedding. Swift and Kelce are reportedly planning to get married on July 3, 2026 in New York City, after changing their wedding venue multiple times for privacy and to accommodate more guests. That date is less than 2 months from the time of the Met Gala. The logistical demands of planning a wedding of this magnitude, we're talking about two of the most famous people on the planet, are staggering. Around 150 guests, including high-profile celebrities like Selena Gomez and Patrick Mahomes, are rumored to attend. Us Weekly reported the pair have been laying low and seeking time away from attention while planning a wedding, and Harper's Bazaar said Swift stayed mostly out of sight. After the life of a showgirl press, the couple has essentially gone into lockdown mode ahead of their big day. Swift was last photographed in New York on April 27th at dinner with her father Scott Swift at the Jane Hotel restaurant. After that, she went dark. She kept a low profile on Met Gala Day, remaining out of the spotlight. She was not active on social media. Kelce, meanwhile, made his last public appearance on his New Heights podcast, and also kept his exact whereabouts private. Their absence wasn't a snub. It wasn't a sign of trouble. It was a calculated decision by two people who have chosen privacy over spectacle at this particular stage of their lives. So let's talk about this wedding, because it's the key to understanding everything that's happening with this couple right now, including why they skipped the Met Gala and why they're nowhere to be found in public. The couple got engaged on August 26, 2025, announced via a joint Instagram post. The caption read, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married," a playful nod that broke the internet in its own right. Travis Kelce proposed to Taylor Swift on August 10, 2025, catching her completely off guard. They waited a little over 2 weeks to announce it publicly. Since then, every detail has been dissected by the media. The ring, the date, the location, the guest list, all of it. Initial reports suggested a June 13th date at Ocean House in Watch Hill, Rhode Island, but those claims were debunked by wedding planner Tara Gerard in April. June 13th would have made sense. It's Swift's favorite number, 13, and it was a Friday, but it wasn't meant to be. The couple ultimately settled on July 3, 2026, in Manhattan as their official celebration date, marking a summer wedding just before Independence Day, a holiday that holds deep significance for Swift. July 4th is reportedly Swift's favorite holiday, and in 2024, she spent it in Montana with Kelce, establishing their love for the celebration. And in 2026, the nation also celebrates its 250th anniversary, adding another layer of significance to the timing. The timing also works strategically for Kelce's NFL schedule. Occurring after the Chiefs' offseason and before training camp intensifies, the venue has been a moving target. Swift allegedly changed their plans after certain information was leaked. One insider revealed that the couple wants a large indoor venue to keep cameras, helicopters, and unwanted distractions away from guests. Insider Rob Shooter revealed the ceremony will reportedly take place at Swift's New York City apartment, though others have speculated about alternative locations. Swift and Kelce are reportedly keeping the exact venue location completely secret, with even invited guests left guessing the details until closer to the wedding. The secrecy extends even further. Radar Online exclusively reported that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce feel disappointed that intimate details of their wedding have become public, but they do not plan to change the New York arrangements. The couple has reportedly had guests sign NDAs. They have gone to extraordinary lengths to control the narrative around their wedding. The couple has also requested guests to donate to their favorite charities in lieu of wedding presents. An insider explained the reasoning. They don't need anything. Between them, they have more than enough. So they decided, why not use this moment to help others? And Kelce himself has shown nothing but excitement for the big day. When TMZ asked how many kegs of his beer brand Garage Beer will be available to guests, Kelce responded, "Man, I can't even count that high." A People source described the planning as collaborative and grounded, noting when it comes to wedding planning, nothing feels rushed or one-sided. They're both equally involved and excited. This is a couple building a life together and choosing deliberately and repeatedly to do it on their own terms. So is Taylor Swift done with Travis Kelce? Now we arrive at the central claim in the title. Travis Kelce was humiliated at the Met Gala, and Taylor Swift is done with him. Let's break this down piece by piece. First, the humiliation. Travis Kelce was not at Monday night's Met Gala. He was not there. He did not walk the red carpet. He did not wear a 52-pound black crystal-encrusted gown. That was Sam Smith. The entire humiliation was manufactured by social media users who either genuinely couldn't tell the difference between two people or who were deliberately trolling for engagement. Perhaps this started as sarcasm from people who really knew it was not Kelce, but it mushroomed out of control with people who were convinced it was. The viral moment was born from a prank by one of Kelce's own friends, amplified by the internet's insatiable appetite for drama, and then given credibility by the sheer volume of people sharing it without checking the original source. At no point was Travis Kelce involved. At no point was he embarrassed. At no point was he even in the building. Second, the claim that Taylor Swift is done with him. Breakup speculation has resurfaced online in recent weeks, with some tabloids claiming the couple faces challenges. However, credible sources consistently shut down these claims instantly. Travis Kelce's representatives have been forced to deny fabricated stories multiple times, emphasizing the couple's genuine commitment to each other. According to Sporting News, no actual indication of a split exists anywhere in verified reporting. The couple attended their first awards show together at the 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards on March 26th, where they showed PDA and Swift thanked Kelce during her winning speech. Swift chose a mint two-piece set from Wiederhoeft, featuring an embellished corset top and matching miniskirt, while Kelce was in a darker look alongside her. They are planning a wedding for July 3rd. They have sent save-the-date cards. They have asked guests to donate to charity. They have signed NDAs. A source told Entertainment Tonight, Taylor and Travis couldn't be more excited to begin this new chapter and look forward to the day they can call each other husband and wife. The truth of this story is not that Travis Kelce was humiliated. Some people on the internet thought it was Kelce. The joke went viral, and then the narrative machine cranked out headlines designed to generate clicks. Meanwhile, the actual Travis Kelce and the actual Taylor Swift were presumably at home, probably looking at seating charts and figuring out how many kegs of Garage Beer they need for 150 guests. The 2026 Met Gala proceeded without the superstar, but her absence remained the evening's biggest talking point. Whether 2027 brings her return remains the fashion world's burning question. But one thing is clear. Taylor Swift is not done with Travis Kelce. If anything, she's about to become his wife,